Oh, we're coming up on 500 hours streamed as well. You know, I don't think either of us have ever been to Buffalo. I... That stuff is so cool. There is... trying to find when my stream emo. My mouse is not liking me today for some reason. Yeah, how time flies, no kidding. If I remember correctly, not. Oh, that's super interesting. Whenever that gets published, I would, if you have the ability to, I would love to read that. I love reading the academic papers of the nerdy smart people in our community. So laid off like 1,000 engineers. So, you know, felt really good about my chances of getting a job. You still, Nelson, without doxing yourself, you're just on the other side of the border from us, not terribly far, right? Yeah, Google's bought up and canned super pleased by that. Especially because the entry-level engineering job market right now is real bad. It's not good at all. A lot of engineers out there can't find work right now. And the same week that I got laid off, one of the big tech firms in Toronto said, hey, temporary layoff. We might call you back within 35 weeks. You get your benefits, but that's all you get. Go away. Which, you know, not great. Not gonna pretend it was. Yeah, I guess we're coming up on my 3-year stream anniversary here, aren't we? That's coming up real fast. I think it's next week sometime, if I remember right. Might even be this week. Not sure. I think Twitch tells me if I, just like, yeah, don't go looking for it. So I haven't actually worked on, but I've given a lot of feedback and been part of studies with insulin pumps and continuous glucose monitors for the past 25 years. Has been a lot of development in recent years, aside from the continuous glucose monitors from the mechanical engineering side to the polymers used in creating sensors. There's some really wild stuff going on in like bioinks and other stuff like that. There's some really wild pieces of that nature. Stream anniversary is normally it actually like gives you a whole thing about like, hey, it's coming up. Maybe you should like, you know, do a thing. I had 6 emote slots available. What? It'll work for us, but like with respect, yeah, basically it's them telling you, go sit on the couch, collect unemployment, we might call you. If we call you back within 35 weeks, no harm, no foul, we don't owe you anything. If we can't bring you back within 35 weeks, then we process normal layoffs with severance pay and all that kind of stuff. Five in standard. I need to do some work apparently. Okay. Oh wow. All right. Well, let's click some old emotes that I had to disable because I didn't have open emote slots. I don't think I've been US side in Ontario yet. No, yes I have. Just this summer we did. Yeah, continuous glucose is super fantastic. Rather than, you know, turning your fingers to hamburger. Oh, 25-bit. Okay. So Carolyn is actually going to be going across the border for some Black Friday shopping with their mom at the end of the month. And I believe they're currently planning on going down to Buffalo. So, you know, if you find yourself your own job and you don't come back when we call you,